Hello Sagittarius and welcome back to my channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your general reading for the month of February. So it's general, take what resonates and leave what does not. Y'all know what to do. But it's an exciting time right now. Excuse me, itchy face. Just so you know, if I'm touching my face or scratching, it means I'm starting to channel. So that's what that means. So anyway, we are in Aquarius season. It's an awesome energy. It's very fun. It's very creative. It's very playful. We have the full moon in Leo coming up next week on the 8th or 9th, so depending on where you are in the world. And, you know, the combination of the Leo energy and the Aquarius energy, you know, juxtaposed together it's pretty awesome. I don't know about you all, but for me, how it's coming across, it's very adventurous, it's very creative, it's very inspiring. It's very action oriented, but not like in a manic way. It's like, okay, I've got to do this. I've got an idea. I've got this energy. I've got to write it down. I've got to, you know, form this thing. And it's exciting. It's cool. It's fun. Yeah, it's just an awesome time. So I feel like that's the energy that's going to carry us through the remaining part of February until we enter Pisces season towards the end of the month. It's going to be around the 22nd or so is when we enter Pisces season. So that's exciting. But yeah, so I'm hoping that you all are, you know, taking advantage of this, of the winds of change. Aquarius is air energy. And there's a lot of movement associated with this energy right now. It's not stagnant. There's a lot of movement. You know, it's like literally the winds of change is what I keep hearing, and it's like pushing out, blowing out any stagnant, you know, tired old energy that's no longer serving us, and that could be metaphorically and literally. So, you know, take time to really just sort of check in with yourself, emotionally, spiritually, and physically. Some of you may be feeling inclined to move more, and sometimes with physical movement, that just sort of helps get the blood, recirculating, and it helps with the mental clarity. It just sort of gives you that rush, right? You know, of mental clarity and maybe answers to a problem that you're seeking. So, yeah, it's just cool energy. So, anyway. Let's see. So I have your Celtic cross pulled out for you all. I've already meditated on the cards and have everything set up. I'm using the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. Yeah, these cards have been really speaking to me recently, so I'm going with it. They have some really big messages that they've been bringing along. So yeah, let's check in. So bottom of the deck, Four of Pentacles. So what does that mean, Sagittarius? I feel like the energy overall is very closed off, very sheltered, very conservative. So I feel like maybe some of you are watching your spending. You're being very conservative with what it is that you're going to finance, what it is that you're going to spend your money upon. I feel like some of you may be taking steps to create savings accounts, or working with different financial mechanisms to create savings and wealth. But in order to do that requires you to cut back on spending. I also get the sense that this is you being maybe emotionally closed off and being very guarded and very protective with your heart and with your feelings and with the actions that you're taking moving forward. So I feel like you're being very selective with how you're navigating life right now. Okay, so let's check in further and see what else is going on with the reading and see if we can gain some clarity and some answers with that particular energy. So just give me a moment to flip the cards and check in. Interesting. Wow. Holy cow. This is interesting. Let's see. Let me check something. 1, 2, 3. You literally have all the page cards on the ground. Just So you know. So what I'm picking up here is that there's a lot of new energy going on, a lot of immature energy. And immature just means that it hasn't taken on its full form yet. It's in the early stages of budding. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of new beginnings kind of taking place for you. Maybe that's why you're being kind of conservative overall with how you're feeling with your heart and with your activities, with your spending. I get the sense that some of you are essentially hermiting in a way, because I see the Four of Pentacles as sort of like a mini hermit card. So I get the sense that you're staying home a lot more, and maybe instead of going out, you're having people over, you know, as a way to sort of cut back on spending. So things like that. I feel like you're really watching your money though. So let's get started. So central to your reading, you're being represented as the Page of Pentacles reversed. So Page of Pentacles is the card of manifestation. But when it comes in reversed, I feel like there's a lot of lack of planning, or maybe scatterbrainedness. You know, you're not really locked on to what it is that you want. So I feel like you're entertaining a lot of ideas, but you just don't know which ones to really focus upon or what it is that you really want. So when this card comes in upright, this is the card of manifestation. So this is about you extending that pentacle or accepting that pentacle that the universe is giving you, because this comes in right after the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like you just accepted the opportunity, and now it's like, okay, what am I going to do with this opportunity? But when it comes in reverse, I feel like maybe you missed an opportunity, or you're waiting, you know, for something to come in, but it's delayed. So I feel like this could be delayed manifestation, and this is an opportunity for you to really gain clarity on what it is that you want. Crossing you is the Knight of Cups. So maybe some of you are dealing with a water sign. That could be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or I feel like this is love coming in. Either you're going to extend your cup of love to someone, or someone is extending their cup of love to you. So again, take it how it resonates. I get the sense that also that this could mean that you're also coming into alignment with new creative vision, new ideas, things that are going to bring you emotional fulfillment, you know, at the soul level. But yeah, I think I get the sense that this is romance. I really do, Sagittarius. I really do think that romance is coming in, and it's something new, and I feel like it's something genuine and heartfelt, and I feel like this will be a really good connection with you, Sagittarius, if you remain open to the idea of it. So foundational to your reading is the Page of Wands reversed. So I feel like this may be you checking into your alignment spiritually and asking the questions of what it is that you want out of life. What new direction do you want to take? Because if I recall correctly, it was either November or December in the late 2019 readings, there was a tower moment for you all. There was something that was going on with you that shook you up, that sort of changed the trajectory of your current course, and now I feel like you have been veered off into a different path. So I feel like with all these pages that are coming through, particularly the Page of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is time for you to really check in with yourself emotionally, physically, spiritually, and I think you're looking at every single aspect of your life. I think you're really asking yourselves the questions. What can I do differently? I feel like you've been given a second chance. Yeah, I feel like this is almost a do-over. It's like, all right, the universe pumped the brakes on the direction you were originally going in. Again, this was around the end of 2019, so you may want to check out the Sagittarius videos for around November or December 2019, because there is something that happened, if I recall correctly. And I feel like now you're taking that time to check in with yourselves. You're trying to manifest. You're getting into spiritual alignment, and you're asking yourself the question, what is going to make me happy? But for real, what is really going to make me happy? And that's what you're trying to focus your energy upon. So in your recent past, I feel like this is you guys. This is you being represented as the Queen of Wands. I feel like in the recent past you were feeling courageous, you were feeling social, you were feeling confident. You know, I feel like you were very charismatic. You had a lot of friends around you, a lot of family around you, and I still think that's the case, but you're not being so social anymore. I feel like you've drawn in. I mean, clearly we're seeing that with the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like, you know, something is changing. Something has happened that's changing your course correction. In fact, what's interesting in your mind's eye is the Six of Swords, movement. But this is big movement. This is divine movement. This is something that's being divinely guided. And this is about spiritual expansion, that you're moving on to the next phase in life. And I feel like this is the next chapter that's starting, hence all the Page energy. You know, we're seeing a lot of reversals as well with the Pages, particularly with the Page of Pentacles. That's you. That's how you're showing up right now in this reading, coupled with the Page of Wands. So a lot of checking in, a lot of, you know, soul searching and getting to the root of who you are, trying to tap into your essence to really answer the question of what's going to make me happy. Because I really do get the sense that this is a do-over. So once you have that mental clarity, because the Six of Swords has a lot of water associated with it. I mean, it's an image of you being carried across this river. It could be like the river of life, so to speak. But the water is all about intuition, spiritual connection. So this is a spiritual journey that you're going through. And it may not look and feel like a spiritual journey to you right now, Sagittarius, because I do get the sense that there's a lot of financial hardship. I get the sense there was a lot of drama, that there's just a lot going on in your life, and you're like, what the hell just happened? Yesterday I was on top of the world. Today my world is falling apart. What the fuck? So I get the sense that that is kind of a spiritual awakening. You know, when your world is collapsing, you're having that tower moment. The tower moment is to clean out things that are no longer serving you, is to break down the barriers, is to break down the foundations that are weak and crumbling. It's like, all right, let me help you. Let me help you remove that, because you're not doing it quick enough. We're going to give you a fresh start. And I feel like you're now not, I want to say making amends with a fresh start, but you're sort of, maybe you're making amends with the past. You're making amends with what happened, and you're coming to terms with it. And now that you're settling with this energy and the rubble of the tower has settled, now you're like, okay, you're in a rebuilding phase. You're in a rebuilding phase, Sagittarius. And in the near future, Knight of Wands is coming in. I feel like you're going to find that creative, inspirational spark that you've been waiting for. This is what you need in order to carry you successfully across this river of life into your next phase. It's this fire energy. I feel like this is you guys getting your groove back. But this is a message of inspiration and hope. This could be a passionate declaration of love for some of you. This could be a new romance, a new relationship, or maybe an upgrade in your existing relationship. I also get the sense that this is maybe you following your passion, maybe getting an opportunity with a job that you're like, hell yeah, I've been waiting for that. You know, and had you been going down your previous path, maybe you would have missed it. But now you're open to a new direction. So new opportunities are coming in for you, Sagittarius. It's just all about how you're looking at the situation. It's all about perception. Are you keeping an open mind towards new opportunities and new growth, or are you being shut off to it? Because if you're closed-minded and you're not hearing it, these opportunities are going to pass you. And I feel like many of you are ready for this soul expansion, the next step. And some of you can actually be moving locations. You know, I feel like this is definitely a card of movement. So sometimes that means you're actually moving cities, moving residences. This could be overseas travel for some of you. But really, with all the water, this is the next step. This is soul expansion, up leveling, and your opportunity is coming in for you quick, fast, in a hurry. And I get the sense I'm hearing mid-February for some of you. So it's fast. It's fast moving. This could maybe be sometime in the springtime as well. but just keep an open mind to what that means, and just, be open to new experiences and hearing new ideas and meeting new people and just sort of considering other avenues for your life. It doesn't mean you have to choose, but just consider. That's it. All right. So how are you viewing yourself? You're going within. Queen of Cups reversed. Maybe some of you are dealing with another water sign. It could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. But I really do get the sense, based on what I'm seeing here, this is love. Declaration of love maybe coming in. Hang on, let me see. I feel like this is intuition, that you are really checking in with your feelings and with your emotions. And, I do get the sense that you do recognize that this is a second chance, that this is a do-over, so to speak. And I feel like it's time for you to really get serious about the next phase in life. It's time for you to really think about how you want to navigate this next chapter and what you want to call in and co-create in your life. But this is about you really getting in touch with your higher being, with your higher self, and connecting to spirit and being open to the signs and synchronicities, because spirit is all around you, Sagittarius. It's all about, are you hearing the messages? Are you seeing the signs? Are you recognizing the signs? Most importantly, because you're being guided every day, but are you blocking yourself to these synchronicities? Something to think about. So in your environment, Page of Swords, I feel like this is new communication. This is new ways of expressing yourself. I also get, Aquarius energy off of this in the environment, because we are literally in the Aquarius season. So I feel like this is about you being authentic. I see the Page of Swords with the Queen of Cups reversed. I feel like this is you getting into alignment with your authenticity and being able to express that, or looking for ways to express it. Because I feel like this is a bit blocked, and I feel like maybe you're not too sure of what is going to make you happy just yet, or what it is that you're seeking. Or I feel like maybe you're a bit shy. Sagittarius are normally not shy people, but I feel like maybe you're just sort of withholding back your feelings for someone or something. But I feel like this is communication. This is all about expressing yourself authentically from a heart space. And I feel like some of you have someone in your life, but you're withholding how you're feeling. But why? So I think that's the question for you all, Sagittarius. I think maybe because everything that's transpired and has led you up to this point has made you question life overall, question your luck, question your karma, question the tempo and the energy of your life. Because again, overall energy is this Four of Pentacles, this closed off energy, this sort of miserly energy. You could be being miserly with your money, but it could also mean miserly with your emotions. And maybe this is a time for you where you're getting ready to speak up, but you're still a bit blocked with your expression. So I feel like you're struggling to authentically express yourself. And I think you're doing the work to dig deep to find the words. So overall outcome, no, I'm sorry, not overall outcome, hopes and fears. The Devil. Capricorn energy. I feel like you're fearing obsession. I feel like you're fearing a toxic relationship or entering a toxic relationship. I feel like you're fearing revisiting toxicities from the past. I'm hearing that you don't want to lose yourself in a relationship, and I feel like maybe that's why you're holding back. Expressing your feelings. But we all have free will. We all have free will, and even though these individuals are chained, but they can remove the chain. it's loose. They can literally just, I'm gonna take it off over my head. I mean, look at that. It's really, really loose. So the decision is ours. It's all about perception. But I get the sense that there is a fear of repeating karma. There is a fear of becoming obsessive with your partner or vice versa. And I feel like you don't want to lose yourself, lose your independence. Because I know, Sagittarius, your independence is vitally important to you all as a sign. But I don't know if the shadow aspect of you is obsessiveness, impulsiveness, falling prey to addictions. So just know that you have free will and you're in control of your emotions. That's it. There's nothing to fear. And if you feel that this cup of love, that person that you're, that you want to express yourself to is worth it, you'll find the words. And, it's all about you getting into alignment with yourself and knowing what it is that you want. And if it's a committed relationship, well, then just think about what the ideal committed relationship looks and feels like to you. It's going to be one that is healthy and balanced and in harmony for your highest good, and that you're going to do the same for that person, that it's going to be an equal give and take, and that, that when it's a healthy relationship, there's no fear of losing yourself. There's no fear of obsessing, no fear of becoming chained. And I think you don't want to be tied down or tethered. I think that's another fear that's coming through. But there's a little bit of fear associated with declaring this cup of love. You're hesitating. So in the meantime, your overall outcome is self-work. I feel like this is the Eight of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like this is about you turning within to do the healing work on yourself and to really take a close examination of how you've behaved in your previous relationships, how you've been treated in your previous relationships, what types of people do you typically date. Maybe it's time for you to look in another direction, and maybe you found someone who's different, and you're just fearful. These are some of the old fears coming up from the past, just sort of, mind tricking you. All right? But it's time for you to look within, understand who it is that you are now versus who you were then, and know that you're different. Know that you're growing and you're expanding. And I feel like life is really giving you a second chance on all aspects, career and love. I get the sense that this person that you're declaring your love to, or you're about to declare your love to, is a bit of a game changer for you. I feel like they're different in many aspects. I feel like it's sort of going against the type that you're used to dating or that you used to previously date. And there's just a little bit of fear, I feel like what's coming up is this. It's old stories. It's just toxicity, stuff that's going to keep you stuck. Maybe, something that's just going to maybe make you muck it up. And I think you're fearful of mucking up this chance with this person. Don't listen to this. Don't listen to this energy at all. This is fear-based thinking. This is just, old stories you used to tell yourself, and the past is in the past. It really is. And just focus on you. Focus on your soul growth. Focus on your soul expansion. Focus on healing your core wounding. And know that today is a new day. Today is a new day. There's no room for this. Follow your heart. Follow your intuition, because your intuition will not lead you astray. All right? You are moving forward. You are making progress to move forward in a new direction, and it's going to be awesome, right? This is you crossing the great divide into the next phase of your life, chasing down passion, chasing down love, chasing down creative energy, new opportunities, just regaining that zest for life. Yeah, it's coming in for you, Sagittarius. It is. Just be patient, flow with it. Don't try and force anything, because that's going to muck up the energy. Okay, so let's... since we're sort of in the topic of love, I'm going to change this, and I'm going to check in with the Pure Love Oracle just to sort of see what's coming in for both masculines and feminines. Also, I released the February Love Connection videos last week, so if you haven't had a chance to check them out, you may want to see what's going on there for you. There's been some pretty interesting and profound messages coming through for the signs. So perhaps this is a continuation from your video of last week. Also, I released the weekly woke energy message. I'm trying to stick to that and do those either Saturdays or Sundays, but it's for the week, and it's more of a healing, inspirational message for the collective. So it's just sort of high vibrational messages coming in from spirit, and it's supposed to help hopefully bring clarity, hope, and inspiration to whatever is plaguing us or troubling us, and just sort of uplift us for the week. So it's just supposed to be like, some healing messages. So check that out. That was released earlier today, and that's for the 1st through the 7th of February. But also don't forget to check out your Love Connection video if you haven't done so. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I've pulled two for the masculine, 2 for the feminine. Let's check in with the masculines first. So masculine to his feminine would like to share, I'm hoping we can work it out, and I'm sending you love right now. I love that. Yes, hoping we can work it out. Maybe this is symbolic of what the Knight of Cups represents. Yeah, awesome. Okay, and feminine to her masculine, I feel I do not deserve you, and we need to clear the air with honesty. Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that. That's wonderful. I feel like this connection is very sweet. I feel like this connection is very genuine, and there is definitely a desire to reconcile and clear the air and to fix this connection and move forward together. So maybe that's why, Sagittarius, you're feeling a bit tongue-tied in the love department. Maybe you just don't know how the other person is feeling towards you, or if they would be receptive to, working it out again, coming back into union, coming back into connection, having that conversation. And I feel like this fear is coming in just to mess you up. And this is fear-based energy keeping you stuck and paralyzed. And if you listen to that, you're going to miss this opportunity of love. But your person, Sagittarius, is interested in you, and there is love there, and they do want to fix this with you. Okay? So I hope that brings you a bit of clarity there. So let's go ahead and check in with the Shamanic Oracle deck and see what healing messages are coming in from the shamans. Yeah, Tree of Life. This is awesome. So this is about you, Sagittarius, getting really grounded with yourself. This is tapping into earth energy and just allowing yourself to be present in the present moment. I get that there was a lot of stuff going on around you. I feel like life was very chaotic for you, that there was a tower moment that happened that really just pulled the rug from underneath you. And I feel like now you're catching your breath. I feel like now you're finding your footing in this new energy. I do get the sense that there is a sort of a second chance or a do-over associated with that tower moment. And this is all about expansion. I feel like this is about you really just getting grounded at the root level and just knowing that no matter what life throws at you, you are the mighty oak. You are the mighty oak, and you're unbending, you're unwavering, and you're going to continue to thrive. And this mighty oak can survive all sorts of conditions, and they live for hundreds of years. They grow tall, they grow wide, they're expansive. And I feel like this is you really getting grounded in your spirituality and in the essence of who you are, in order to bloom and to blossom and to expand your branches, to expand your leaves, and just continue to branch out. I feel like this is you branching out in a new direction in life, all right? But it requires you to check in with yourself and to be authentic with yourself, but most importantly, to be present right here and right now. And what's going on in the present moment? Aquarius energy coupled with Leo energy. Creative expansion, adventure, new ideas. Tapping into that fire energy to create new opportunities and a new way of life for you, okay? So there's a lot going on with this card. It's not just earth energy. There's a lot of symbolism here for you. So you may have to rewind the video and maybe re-listen to that again in order to get the essence of it. But this is about expansion for you on all levels. So let's go ahead and check in with the Sacred Earth Oracle. This is an awesome deck, and it pairs nicely with the Shamanic Oracle. So I'm just having a little bit of trouble shuffling. Let's try this again, please, for Sagittarius. What's your message for Sagittarius? Ooh, unity. But unity is coming in reversed. So I feel like maybe you're out of alignment, not only with yourself, but with the universe, with your environment. But I also see unity reverse as uniting yourself, coming into alignment with yourself first so that you can come into alignment with the rest of the world. Yeah, this is a gorgeous card. What I'm picking up here for you is there's a lot of fire. I feel like there's a lot of fire energy here. I'm seeing a lot of solar plexus energy, the yellow, the orange, the sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, and the root chakra, the red. So I feel like this is about you really getting grounded with yourself, tapping into your creative energy, following your intuition with the solar plexus energy. So do what's right for you. Do what feels good for you, and you won't be led astray. And I feel like the world is your oyster, that there's opportunities coming in for you. You just have to be patient and open to receiving the gifts of the universe. Even though right now it may feel like a very chaotic time, there's gifts and blessings there. Gifts and blessings, all right? So just take a moment to pause and reflect and think about why things have to happen, and then just sort of see like, okay, well, that's interesting because now this is happening. Ooh, now that just happened. Oh, that was connected to what happened in the past. So there's a lot of that going on right now. So just take a moment to connect the dots and unify the message, because it's all connected. It's all connected, Sagittarius. All right, unity. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and check in. I'm going to pull a Nature's Whispers card for you, as well as an angel message, and that should round out the reading quite nicely. So let's check in with Nature's Whispers. Interesting. Ah, here we go. Oh, you got two. Yeah. Expansion and assurance. Interesting. So I want to start off with assurance just because I feel like you're getting confirmation. I'm seeing two trees very similar to one another. And this is assurance. This is assurance that you are expanding. I mean, we have the expansion card. And I feel like when I was talking about the tree of life here, this was really about getting grounded so you can expand, so you can extend yourself into the next phase of your life. But this is about growth, expansion, and just having the courage to understand that all is well. All is well. Everything is happening in divine timing, and to trust the process, flow with the process, and allow this growth to happen. Because I feel like, you know, you're down here sort of in the weeds, maybe a bit dark, a bit murky, and, you know, you may not be very sure of your footing, but continue to move forward because expansion awaits you. Happiness, love, abundance, growth, you know, up leveling, all that. Your future is bright, Sagittarius, so just know that. Your future is bright and it's going to get better. All right, so continue to have faith, continue to get grounded in who you are, get grounded in the essence and connect with the essence of who you are, because that's what's going to allow you to move forward authentically. All right, so let's go ahead and check in with the angel messages, and that should be it. Ooh. So, Sagittarius, you have a message from Daniel. I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. Oh my God, Sagittarius, am I hearing wedding bells on the horizon? Is this what this is? Maybe a proposal? I don't know, but I feel like, you know, I feel like with this connection that we're speaking about earlier with the Pure Love Oracle, you know, you're interested in working this out, and so is your partner. Your partner has love for you. And, you know, this could be a reconciliation, and Daniel here is saying, I'm the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now. So it could also mean that he's also blessing your relationship and helping you open up the lines of communication and to open up your heart spaces to one another, to reconcile and to come back into union. Is marriage on the horizon? I don't know. That's to be determined. You all let me know that. All right, comment below, Sagittarius. Let me know how all this works out for you. I am super excited for you all. Lots of great things are coming in for you. Just be open and receptive of the gifts, even if the gifts come in as challenges, but it is all a gift from the universe and it's all in divine timing. Happy February. And again, don't forget to check out your love connection video. Don't forget to check out the weekly woke message. That's all about us getting out of our own way and relinquishing control. So it's a really good message that's coming through this week. All right, see you soon. Love you all. Take care. Bye-bye.